The Woman in Black by the Prowler. I watch her from outside my window every evening, the woman dressed in black, whose pale skin glows beneath the moonlight. She walks the grounds of my manor, searching for what I am not sure, but there are hints of sadness when she walks, traces of melancholy to her movements. Her cheeks are stained by dried tears. I believe her to be lost, adrift through time, looking for a lost love, someone she has cherished and cannot live without. Each time I see her, I flee from the seclusion of my chamber and run to the entrance of my manor. But when I open the door, she is no longer there. I shout out to her, meaning only to offer my assistance. But all that answers back is the sounds of the night. Throughout the night, she torments my dreams. I cannot escape her mysterious charms. My soul seems to be haunted by the woman in black. After countless nights of this same routine, I have taken refuge inside my chamber, the door bolted and fireplace raging with a strong flame, trying to fight off the strong chill that has entered the room. I hear the moan of her cries from outside my window. They're driving me half mad, I do believe. I'm huddled in the corner of my bed, my trance fixated on the portrait of my dearly departed love. Tonight is the anniversary of her untimely death, a loss that cracked the foundation of my very soul. How I miss her so. I stare intensely at the face of my love and notice an eerie resemblance to the woman in black. But it could not be. Could it? Could the pale woman who stalks these grounds be my once lively, beautiful wife? As I was deep in thought, I suddenly heard a crash echoing from downstairs, then footsteps up the stairwell to my chambers. As I heard her cries creeping closer and ever closer, I realized the woman in black had entered my manor, and for whatever reason, she was coming for me. I began to tremble under the bedspread. Sweat began to drip from my forehead. I then saw the light that was shining through the bottom of the door darken as she reached my chamber. I sat and waited in silence, waiting for what was to come. Just then the door burst open, and in she stepped. I finally gazed upon her up close, the closest I've ever seen her. I now realized it was her. The woman in black was my love from the painting. She's returned, I exclaimed under my breath. I couldn't believe she was standing before me after all these years. As she stared at me, her cries faded away as she spoke. She told me she had been searching for something every night, and that something was me, her only love, a love that even death could not stop. I cried as she told me this, for I knew how difficult it's been being away from the love she spoke of. While I might not be dead like my love, trapped in the night, searching for our love that kept her soul from being at peace, I was, however, dead on the inside, soulless and forever filled with sadness, walking through this world, longing for the love of my dead bride. I walked over to her, and we held each other in our arms, staring into each other's eyes. I told her I couldn't continue without her for another day, not after I've seen her again, and held her in my arms. A tear fell from her beautiful hazel eye, and said, "You won't have to, my love." She then gently pushed my head slightly to the side exposing my neck, and sank her teeth into my skin. I felt a combination of my life being drained from my body and a shot of adrenaline coursing through my veins. I felt dead, but also alive at the same time. "What's happening?" I asked, concerningly, as I felt two of my front teeth elongate and sharpen into fangs. She gently calmed me down and said, "Everything is fine, my love. Now, our love will last for life. Now, our love will be eternal." I would like to give a heartfelt thank you to the special friends of the channel for your overwhelming generosity. If you would like to support the channel, the link is below in the description. Also, please send me your stories and poems to duchessofdarkness27@gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram at duchess.ofdarkness and Twitter at duchessofdarkn2. I want to thank all my listeners for your kindness, your encouragement, and your support. It means the world to me. Thank you for joining me. Until next time.